Hello, this is Andy Bower at Object Arts. This time I thought I'd like to introduce you to a little bit of fun you can have with the Microsoft Speech API when called from your Dolphin Smalltalk programs. To get access to this, we're going to generate some interface classes for the Speech API COM component. And we do this using the ActiveX component wizard built into Dolphin. So if you go up to the Tools menu, choose Additional Tools and ActiveX Component Wizard. Bring up this this window. These are the existing COM libraries that are loaded into, or the type libraries that are loaded into Dolphin. We don't have one for the Speech API, so let's browse for it. And if we scroll down to the Microsoft libraries, you can see that here we have the Speech Object Library. So let's click OK to load that, and then click the Next button. This takes us to a pane of options to do with the code generation. The only one I normally alter is the class prefix. This is a prefix that is put on front of all of the generated classes if you wish, to avoid name clashes. I normally turn it off unless there is going to be a name clash, because I think it makes the code easier to read. Click Next. And here we have a list of all of the structures and interfaces that are going to be generated for us. So click Generate. This particular case we have a warning saying that one of the structures is already in the image in the OLE structured storage package. Would we like to move it into our new SpeechLib package? I think the best thing to do for safety is to say no to that. And similarly here, say the same message again, say no. And now you can see we've generated all of the appropriate interface classes. Click on Finish. Let's take a look at what's been done. If we open the package browser, click the root here to see all of the packages. And if we go down here, we can see that, yes, indeed, we do have a new speech library package. It's been created for us. And it has quite a lot of classes in it. In this particular demonstration, we're just going to be interested in one of the classes, which is the iSpeech voice interface onto the speech voice object in the library. This is the thing that allows us to convert text to speech. If you want to use any of the other interfaces, then I suggest you go to the Microsoft Developers Network website and read up on how they can be used. So let's open a workspace. And let's create a new instance of the speech voice object. And we'll assign it to a variable called voice. We're creating an iSpeech voice interface. So new, and I will menu display that. Okay, let's create it as a speech voice interface. And now let's make that say something using. You can actually see what methods this supports by typing Control-B, and you see these are all of the methods that are available on the speech voice interface. The one we're going to use is a thing called speak. So I'll call speak, and we'll just get it to say hello to start off with.
Hello.
I hope you heard that. Let's try a slightly longer phrase. Control-E to evaluate that.
Hello. This is some text read by the default Microsoft voice. As you can see, in Windows 7, this default voice is quite intelligible.
Okay, and so you can see that it's fairly easy to add speech reading facilities to your application. In Windows 7, the default voices are quite good. In Windows XP, they're fairly poor, unless you want to sound like Professor Stephen Hawkins. So what you might want to do is to go and purchase some more high-quality voices. If you go to a company called Cepstral, you can get quite high-quality voices for Windows XP at very reasonable prices. Okay, thank you for listening. I'll talk to you again soon.